Hello, Sam, and welcome to my channel. So this is a different kind of thing because I noticed they now do pre-made characters. You go into character builder, pre-made. I don't know when this happened. I just got bored, so I'm gonna make a character, and then I saw this. Kind of weird. So I noticed I checked the change log, and they mentioned about changing the front page to something a little bit more suited for people who were not yet members or playing D&D. It does say, one addition to this anonymous page is a link before the storm, a guided introductory choose your path adventure to give people a quick glimpse of playing a tabletop role-playing game. I figured, give it a go. You might make a video of it. So we've got this. This is weird. So begin your journey. Welcome to Dungeons & Dragons, the world's greatest role-playing game. D&D is a collaborative storytelling game, together with friends, you'll embark on epic adventures across fantastical lands. One player is a dungeon master or DM, acts as the narrator and arbiter of the rules. The rest of the players are the heroes, an adventuring party who work together to solve puzzles, fight fearsome foes, and reap the rewards gained from successful quests. Ready for adventure? This adventure will walk you through a series of quests and challenges, and the decisions you make along the way will determine the outcome of this very story. So choose your path. Your journey awaits. I am ready for adventure. Your story begins in Neverwinter, a legendary city along the northwest edge of the Forgotten Realms. It's a good thing I don't do voiceover, Jesus Christ. I could go over to telling more about Forgotten Realms. I'm already familiar with it, so it'll be up to you. And choose my hero. Every adventure is made of a class which broadly describes. Whoa. Give me a chance to read it. One of those things where I can't choose like up and down buttons or page up or down. You have to click. It's a bit annoying. Every adventure is a member of a class, which broadly describes a character's character and what skills they dedicate their lives to. There are many classes in D&D. In this adventure, you will choose from the 5 classes below. Select a class mob. I'm not going through all of them. I already know all of these. I'm also going to do my favorite. I noticed that the sorcerer wasn't on there. Wizards are studious magic users who wield spells fueled by the magic that permeates the cosmos. The lure of knowledge. Why are you moving? The lure of knowledge causes wizards to leave the safety of the libraries to explore crumbling ruins and lost cities. So you are Jesus Christ. I don't like that. I don't know if it's the way it's interacting with my browser because I'm using Opera GX. Not that well known with browsers, so you don't know. So where was it? The best abilities are your intelligence, dexterity, and constitution. You're proficient in Arcana, History, Insight, Investigation, and Perception. Those are the main weapons. You also know a few spells. Okay. Don't know how you get all the proficiencies because you get 2 from the background, and then 2 from. Maybe because you're like playing a human. Okay, we'll see. That's only variant can. I know. You start with the hit points. I'm just going to go, okay, I already know everything. Oh, okay. You're a high elf. Elves are people of grace, a long-lived compassion. So this is based off the pre-made characters. I can already tell this because the pre-made wizard was a high elf. I think the pre-made ones are based off the basic rules. The first adventure. There's some pre-made ones that were made in one of the first adventures, the Lost Mines of Phandelver. I think that's what it is. So yeah. Elves are people of grace, long-lived and passionate. In the early stages of the multiverse, the very first high elves settled in a few oh my god, why is my speech so weird? In Fey crossing spaces where the natural world, a fantastic realm of magic and emotion known as the Feywild touch and overlap. The High Elves mystically took on characteristics blending both realms, that your facility with language and your innate understanding of useful magic are part of that mystical adaptation. I can't speak at all today. This was the wrong thing to do. What is up with my speech? This is a great start. Okay. Your early life was spent as a sage. Your parents identified your magical talent early in your long life and arranged for you to be apprenticed to a kindly wizard in the city of Neverwinter. You excelled at your studies and forged friendships and rivalries with other apprentices. You always had a particular knack for wielding flashy, energetic forces, so you focused your study on the School of Evocation. I'm ready to begin my adventure. Okay. After graduating from your apprenticeship, you and your peers went your separate ways to focus on different studies. You've been working at the archive annex, but it hasn't been what you'd hoped. You think for someone who spends most of his life reading, I'd do a bit better. The books and scrolls must be maintained, organized, and catalogued. Little happens out of the routine, but you sneak in reading between the drawers. The reprieve of the tomes offers a sanctuary from the dull and grueling realities of archiving. The archive's head librarian is a meticulous supervisor and occasionally cruel taskmaster. Master. Oh, why? I hate my speech. Some days she seems to relish getting in your way just so she can scold you for your supposed ineptitude. So, a little bit familiar from previous work. As you stare out the window, the crack of a pebble against the glass catches your attention. Below, a scrawny elf in tattered clothes waves at you with one hand and holds up a letter in the other. They beckon you to the street outside. You've seen covert messages delivering similar letters in the city. They are often hired by clients, hoping not to draw attention, but never has one been for you. What creates such a letter, and who could have sent it? Go to the courier. You walk out into the street to meet the waif. They wave you into a nearby alley. Where do you think you're going? The hissing voice of the head librarian, Casimir, calls just behind you. A strong reptilian hand swings you around. Head librarian is a dragonborn with blue scales dressed in wizard robes. I didn't say you go anywhere. What happens next? Okay. What happens next up to you? You're proficient in a variety of skills and magical spells. Perhaps you could try something clever to get yourself out of the situation. I mean, I could just literally just say, I'm going. You're not the actual boss of me. Worst case scenario, you fire me. Any course of action will require some combination of skill, natural ability, and luck to pull off. D&D often represents that by having you roll a 20-sided die and adding your ability modifiers. Sometimes you add other bonuses depending on your character's training and other circumstances. So what do you do? Ask for a break. Do you have very good charisma? That's not going to go well. Pull him away into the alley, or just return inside with it to sneak out. Best chance. To make this ability check, you roll a 20-sided die d20, then you add your dexterity modifier, in this case +2. If you're proficient in stealth, you'll add your proficiency bonus +2 as well, but you are proficient in that skill. Whenever you make an ability check, the DM decides the difficulty class DC of the check. If your roll is equal to or higher than DC, you succeed on the check. The task is of average difficulty, so is the DC. So the DC is 15. So I need to get 13 or higher. 18. 18 plus 2 is 22. You walk back into light library boat, motioning one moment to the messenger outside. The matron insistently repeats the chores that need to be done. Eventually you reach UB and stands near the front door, ready to greet those that enter or to stop you. However, there's another way out, a window on the first floor that you've used to sneak away many times before. You wait until she's looking, then pull the box over and slip away back out to the street. Okay. You follow the elf back into the alley, and they duck into the shadows. I've got a letter for you. They wave it out in front of you. As you draw near, they keep out their other hand, gesturing for coin in return. Yeah, give him copper. So why not? You pull a copper from your purse, drop it in their hand. Thank you kindly, the courier says, and hands you the letter carefully. Once the transaction is complete, they dart off through a hole in the fence. As you turn the letter, you see it sealed with plain wax. Break the seal. You break the wax seal and fold the letter and read it. To my dear friend, I'm sorry we haven't spoken more since graduation, but I bring the best news now. I've discovered a great well of lost knowledge, and I need your help to uncover its secrets. You are always the best at this sort of thing. Research on Stormwreck Isle led me to uncover an ancient and magical observatory, which I think it was built so long ago, but so close to where we met. Our teachers at the academy would never believe such a thing was only a stone's throw away. You must come to the Dragon's Rest and plumb the depths of this ancient knowledge. I'm going to meet you never to meet me in the hold of the beach Leviathan. I will tell you more then. Your friend, Shale Sweetwater. Okay. The docks. Yeah, you walk on the docks of the Black Lake District looking for a ship. You meet someone which boat is the beach Leviathan, and they point you back in the city is a tavern, actually. Okay. You continue onward until you're faced with a tavern masquerading as the bow of a merchant ship. You step inside and follow the sound of revelry up the stairs. You come to a floor marked the hold and look around. A barkeep is sweeping up a recent party, but you don't see your friend. Sit and wait, talk to the bartender, study the letter for clues. Study the letter for clues. You unfold the letter once more and scour it for any details you missed. Roll d20, add your intelligence +3. Because you're proficient in investigation, you also add your proficiency bonus +2. 18 again. So that's 23 total. You read the letter again and again. You find it was always kind of mysterious, but it seems like you got all of this information from your first read through. An hour go by, then another. Your heart begins to ache. Eventually, you give in to the thought that Shell isn't coming after all. Just then, you overhear Shell's name from the table. Two people speak in hushed tones in a language unknown to you. Can you apprehend languages? I'm a wizard. Why would not use a spell? Okay, you skipped a bit there. You whisper the incantation for a spell to understand the conversation and begin to listen. Their words sound familiar. They speak of secret regiments and covert passengers to Stormwreck Isle and mention the small cloister known as Dragon's Rest that resides on the island. Eventually, one reveals that your friend has been found dead in a cloud of toxic green smoke. Okay. You barely hold back the tears as you listen. You close your eyes to try to gather yourself, but when you look again, the two people are gone. What do you do? Okay. Why not after them strength +0? Why is it strength? Just move your speed and dash with an action. That's weird. Morning first past the tavern. Give it a try. You're gonna out after the chase people. Why does this be athletics? Yeah, that's a fail. I mean, I don't get it because they're just walking out. They're not like running out. It's not a chase scene. They're just walking out. So all you have to do is just walk out yourself. If you use your dash action, you are running while they're walking. Unless this is some massive town-sized fucking tavern, you're going to catch up with them. No check required. So I don't know why they're having you do a check in this instruction. You would not do that check in a normal circumstance. You don't do athletic checks for chases. You just use dash actions and initiative. But oh well. You start to get up, but your feet won't move. You crumble under the weight of the news. For what feels like an eternity, you head back to the archive annex. Where have you been? To voice the Dragonborn goes. Her demeanor changes as she sees the tears in your eyes. She closes her eyes, lifts her fingers to her temples. and begin massaging him slowly. You will see in your absence created undue stress for her, even if she would be loath to admit it. Why don't you just take the rest of the day off? We can discuss your punishment in the morning. You give her a low bow, tied to her quarters with a slam of the door. You throw yourself into your bed. You begin to gather your things, dragging the rest of the way you must go. And it continues. This is a long thing. Okay, this is longer than I expected. You pack out what belongings you have. You've been so busy with the library there hasn't been much time for much else. Kim. With the pack of your shoulder, you consider how you'll break the news to Kesper. There is no doubt she is up late with her pet rat. Planning out the next day's chores. Although you're leaving, you might want to maintain good relations with Kesper. What do you do? She's a bitch. I'm just sneaking out. Like, if you want me to have respect for you, don't boss me around when I'm like outside. Don't act as if you can control what I can and can't do. The worst you can do is fire me. You rolled 15 plus 2 is 17 total. You go out the window with a quiet goodbye. You begin to go into night. As you turn to leave, you feel a scale claw, which will cover up you backward. You can't leave after all I've done for you. She pushes and steals your spellbook out of your bag. Oh, that's a big no-no. You can earn it back maybe after you do what you do. Use a spell attack. Fuck you. That's my spellbook. This does not look right. You see an incantation in your hands start to crackle magical lightning. A spell attack is like a bad check, but instead of assigning difficulty class to check, the DM compares your roll to the target's armor class. In this case, the caster's AC is 10. Roll to 20, add your intelligence and your proficiency. Okay. Okay. Let's put your hand goes straight now, missing your chin, and sending a web of electricity over her shoulder. The road from your perched on her shoulder leaps away to avoid your attack and crash into the sidewalks of the third. Oops. Kesma casts a spell right off familiar and mostly. It now stands face to face with you. Usually over 6 feet tall. It's from German. Okay. Damage. Yes, magically so. You're taking my spellbook. I'm going to take your crap. Oh, come on. Head back in there. Let's go back for morning. So did I take my spellbook back? Along the docks of the Black Lake District, you're able to find the haggard ship's captain by the name of Krause. You agree to prepare your dragon's rest. You go past the next day, get the belongings, and then board the vessel. At dawn the next day, you just set off your adventure. Okay. Cool. Okay. It's a little bit interesting. One part is a bit weird because it's different rules than what you would normally use as play, so it's kind of a weird introduction. But it's kind of cool. I didn't know D&D Beyond had that, so I'm sure there'll be like multiple playthroughs you can do. Probably doing better without all the weird speech, but then again, I didn't plan on making that much talking. There's a reason why I don't talk when I'm watching my gaming videos. Interesting. Next little dish, I would say give it a try. I'll put the link in the description. Cool.